welcome back to the show. This is Being 40, and yes, this is Venus Chengo and my co-host. Would you introduce?
Frank Muller. You know that camera is pretty much looking at you and is like, yeah, this is Frank, and it's Christmas time.
Yeah. And as you can see, I am in that mood. You can see our Christmas tree. Yani, nikufilanga free, no stress. Jesus Christ is almost being birthed, so we are just taking a day at a time. Yes, so karibuni sana. Thank you so much for your feedback. Yani, you guys, tunawapenda sana for the feedback, for the love, for the comments. Let's keep this going on, and let's reach out to so many people out there who are looking for content about upward growth in terms of aging. We are in our 40s, and we don't like saying it, but yes, the glory of God is shining upon our faces. I know I look 16, but for documentation, I am over and above 40. Frank, this is the season where everyone out there makes goals.
We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy... It's Jesus' birthday, right? And this is where you tell guys, please don't go out and drink. It's not your birthday, right? It's Jesus' birthday. So usiende huko tunakunywa sijui like it's your bash. It's not your bash at all. Umesikia? So again, this is a time when Venus, most people sit back and want to make goals
yes.
and New Year resolutions. Namushindwa, what is this thing with January 1st? What is this thing with ati January 1st nataka kukaa, I need to make some goals, I need to make some resolutions. Me hata nikushow. Me, my life is continuous. What I had not achieved in 2020, my friends, in 2021, ni kuendelea. And that's why somebody said, I'm sure most of us, when they were asked, what are your goals in 2015, when they were asked, what are your goals where you want to be in 5 years? I think everybody got it wrong because COVID hit us.
Yes.
So most of us, our plans might have gone left, right, center, right? So I don't know. My personal view is goals and New Year resolutions. And mostly, let me speak to New Year resolutions. I think it's driven by negative feelings. I think it's driven by the fact that I never achieved something, and now I've been pushed to a certain wall. Sasa nasema, New Year, vile watu wengine wasema, lazima ni lose weight next year. It is something that's pushing you against something. Next year, lazima nifanye kitu fulani. But the conversation needs to be more, I don't want to lose weight, but attach it to values. I want to be healthy. For example, and that's why to me, resolutions sometimes and goals, if they don't have an intention to it, it's a waste of time. And it's driven by a lot of negativity.
Very true.
That's my view about it.
Maybe let me just speak for myself, being a ghetto girl. Yeah, so in our days, Frank, you remember, because we all go to a ghetto pier.
Of course.
Remember we used to go shopping, like sasa maybe the first week of December, tumeba nguo, the next week viatu.
Yes.
So it's like you're being prepared for 31st and 25th.
Correct.
25th ndio utangara.
Correct.
Then between 25th and 31st, sasa mnaambiwa muandike goals and everything.
Correct.
So that thing grew into me.
Yes.
So in my 20s, guy, zile mavitu nilikuwa nafanya kwa hao. From December 1st, naanza kupanga wardrobe. Until 15th, nianza kupanga viatu. So by 25th, at least I can say that I am ready for the birth of Jesus.
Umejipanga.
Hata mpaka internally, spiritually, I'm ready.
Correct.
Now, between 25th and 31st, I'm busy scribbling all my New Year's resolutions, which have nothing to do with what I had put down the current year.
Yes.
So I think for me, it's coming from a place of a cultural, influence.
Correct.
Where I was brought up to assume that 31st is the new year. But come to think of it,
correct.
Do you know, there are people, when we are crossing over on the 31st, another country, they're still on their 30th, walisha crossover. So I think the new year is in your mind. And that's why in my 40s, I'm not really under pressure, in terms of, doing the goals. I will celebrate Christmas very well.
Very well.
But I always say, just like you, I will continue. I will build up on, of course for me 31st, it's normally a prayer time because you're crossing over into a new year.
Correct.
I have a spiritual inclination to that belief. But at the end of the day, for me, now I've learned to build on what I was not able to achieve. But before, it was, random things. Last year I want to lose weight, tomorrow I want to grow fat. As in, things that are not even intertwined in any way.
Correct.
Yes, so I think we are all different. And based on our personality, as I always say, based on our age, based on the culture. Because, by the way, out there are people who don't celebrate Christmas.
Correct.
There are people who don't even know there's a new year.
Correct.
Think about people who are in, if people are actually, if it's true, there are aliens out there. So, do they celebrate New Year? I think it's basically a mental thing.
It is, and our neighbors in Ethiopia, I don't know they're in which year now, celebrating like
2025, I think.
No, they're behind.
So 2015.
Yeah, they should be like 5 or 10 years behind and all that stuff. So, and I think every day you need to be making resolutions every day. You need to be having goals every other day. You need to have short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals.
Correct.
Right? And you need to see, how do I work? What's short-term? This is what I want to achieve short-term. What is mid-term and what is long-term? So even as the new year, now like we are celebrating Christmas, we're in the Christmas mood, apparently, tunasema, me, I'm doing my resolution for next year. But remember, a number of people wamepewa bonuses this time. A few people, see what? Well, with COVID, sijui, but let's just say, in a normal scenario, people would spend all the money. But some of this money is what is linked to some of your resolutions to the next year.
It's true.
Because if you're talking about losing weight, or you want it to be being healthy, how will you manage that? So we tend to forget, and resolution, like I say, just comes out as a point of nini nisi kuachieve. And it's something that you feel it's not so much positive. I'm yet to, I don't know, maybe I'm yet to see or come to terms where you've achieved certain things, and then unasema New Year resolution, wacha nikae niseme I will add something. You had something positive, then you want to add something more positive to it. Most people tend to go back and say, hey, sija achieve he. Now I want to achieve it. Or I think next year I'll be in a better place to do this and that. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a continuation. What's your short-term goal? What's your mid-term goal? What's your long-term goal?
Exactly.
As vile unajienjoy Christmas, atusemi usijienjoy, please, we jienjoy and everything else. But remember, most of the time, resolutions, anyway, at 40 at least, now I know better. Your time, nikiwa 20 na nini, it was really a nice thing like, hey, next year lazima ni buy gari, next year lazima nifanye hivi. Guys, you have to put effort into it. And also, there has to be some values attached to it that's driving that conversation as well.
Correct. And I love something that you have said, and I'll pick it up from you. Our resolution should be based on, a daily basis. Like today, what do I want to achieve?
Correct.
Picking up from yesterday and trying to change work on something on a daily basis. And as I said, in my 20s, it was just, I would write something on a paper and fold it and put it, and then maybe the next time I'm looking at it is December.
Correct.
But now I have intentionally, had diaries that give me, I can put down, specific goals under specific titles.
Correct.
And then now in my 40s, I have now also picked up the art of getting mentors. Okay, so if I want to grow, if one of my resolution is to grow spiritually, I'll look for someone to mentor me in that area. And then I brought in accountability partners.
Correct.
So I have my friends who love me for who I am, Vilentun Mechizi, and I each talk to, give them my resolutions, and they keep me accountable. So they ask me tough questions like, umefikia wapi? You said you want to do this. You want to, So at the end of the day, that has helped me grow. There's nothing as beautiful as getting people to push you,
Yeah.
So that is what has changed in me. And Frank, let me just ask you a very genuine question before we wind up. These goals that you have been putting down,
yes,
have they been working for you? Have you achieved them?
It's about being intentional, right? And that's what I'm saying. It's and you'll attest to this. They say faith without action is dead.
It's dead,
right? And the same thing with resolutions. People just say them for the sake of saying them. And like I said, being 40 now and above 40, it's just not about the age, but it also comes with the stage in life where we are. because we have people who are 40, 50, and trust you me, the level of immaturity is really wanting. So there's an element of being 40, being mature, and being intentional about it. And for me, I'll sit back and I'll say a number of goals that I set for myself, I was very intentional. But what I knew is whenever I shared with people, some people would pull it down and say, hey, boss, hiyo wezi, wachana tunayo, you know. Ati resolution yako umesema ni nini? Boss, unapenda kula, hakuna vile you will stop doing this and that, you will not manage it.
Hiyo tunajua.
Yes, so now you have to do it yourself. You have to, you said you have accountability partners. If you have that, it's good. For me, my way has always been, Frank, this is what you want to achieve, short, mid, and long term, and I work backwards to it. I do my 10-10-10, and I found out where I'm going to be.
I was wondering,
so pretty much,
10-10-10?
It's about me, it's about what I want, how I want it, and who are the people that are going to take me there. There's this saying where they say, if you want to go far, I don't know, go alone. If you want to go, I don't know, whatever, go with many people. Sometimes that thing doesn't really work because you might want to go very far, but people don't share in your values or in your goals.
It's true.
They'll pull you back. So guys, resolutions and goals, for me, I make personal decisions. Like I told when we were talking in one of the shows, you classify your friends into three. The ones who are high, the ones who are in the middle, and the ones who are below. So those are three circles which are connecting.
Yes.
If where those circles meet, if you find friends who just fit into that circle, then you have perfect friends. But also you have to appreciate the ones who are high here, you'll need at a certain point, here a different point, and here a different point. Each person has a value. You just need to identify which one gives me what value.
Correct.
But without really telling them go away. But you have to define your path yourself. And you have to walk through that journey. Yep.
Wow, I like that. I like that. And now that time is over, and since I need another 10 minutes to express myself, I think this is where we go to the brutal and minds per moment, sindio? Yes, because sipendangi nikisomewa kando. Unajua, Francis,
you don't like it.
Ukinisomea, I've been very discouraged. Guys, sorry, this is just how I was created. I just love talking. Yes, so over to our minds per and brutal facts. Hi guys, welcome back to our show, and this is the Minds Per Moment where we talk about psychological facts. We've been talking with Frank about New Year goals, New Year's resolutions, and if goals really work. But personally, I believe your year starts the day you were born. Okay? That is my belief, and that is the time you should be reflecting, because there's something scientists say about the cosmic energy realigning to the day you are birthed. So that is the best time to actually tap into your potential. So for me, I would want to emphasize that let us not be products of what our environment or what our culture says about the new year. Okay? You always have a chance, basically every day, to change something in you, to grow. God gives you a new day for you to be a better person. But on that day when you are birthed, that's a time to put down everything and, start a new cycle around the, solar system, as we like to say it. So for me, I'd like to just, encourage each one of us. Be real with yourself. Work, as Frank said, work on what you were not able to do, in your previous goals. Build up on them and bring out the best out of you. So when it comes to goals, I don't think 31st December or 1st is the best day, because in fact, we are told that people already failed in their goals the first 21 days. So the best thing is to keep yourself accountable on a day-to-day basis. And I'll be sharing something with you. One thing that I've learned, is to have, some mini titles on my diaries. If it's spirituality, I can have a goal like maybe read 3 chapters of the Bible every day. And the next day I will actually score myself whether I was able to achieve this goal or not. So that keeps me going on a day-to-day basis. But at the end of the day, remember, everything comes from your own mentality. Just be you and follow your goals.
Welcome to Brutal Facts. Wow, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. I mean, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. It's all about being 40. God has given me 42 years and I'm really grateful for that. Lovely family, lovely home, everything exciting. So you really have to appreciate all this. It's Christmas spirit, guys. And remember, we were talking about goals and resolutions. like I said, to me, I think resolutions are more driven by something maybe negative or something we've not really achieved in life. And we feel like we want to achieve. Honestly, I don't know what it is about January 1st that we feel it's only January 1st that we need to make New Year resolutions, or we need to make goals. You can make goals any day. You can make goals any time, right? So just search back. And like I always say, do your 10-10-10. Whatever it is you feel like you need to change, why do you wait for January 1st? What is so special about it, right? So brutal facts, do your 10-10-10, work backwards, start now. Don't link it to a resolution you want to do, like something like, I want to lose weight. No, put a value to it. I want to eat healthy, or I want to be healthy. That's even much better, right? Thank you so much. Brutal Fact with Frank Mola. We are going back to being 40. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2021. See you. Be blessed.
We Frank, due to public demand, Nini umechangamka kama ni vile umebai mbuzi. Nimeona mbuzi hapo nyuma ya backyard.
Christmas.
Yeah, due to public demand itabidi wimbe.
When do your public demand?
But me, you know me, I've been singing since everyone who knows me knows. I mean, yeah.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. It's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. The birthday ya Yesu jamani. Usijienjoy sana. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yani, anyway, it's okay. Frank ameimba, let me just need there could add some lemons, you know, but it's all right. So, cheers, Merry Christmas, guys. We love you.
And a Happy New Year. Cheers.